Good morning, everyone. So today, it's a new week. I haven't poured the footers yet. Gonna do that next weekend. Got the Husqvarna out here, got the dumper trailer. My goal is to take this tree down, and you'll see which one it is. There's a cedar tree that has been infested with these vines. And it's killed half the tree. Most of it's dead and it's dying from the top down because water is now able to seep in through through the top. And let's just get a shot of this. So we're super excited about this. My goal, working by myself with the excavator, I'm thinking maybe 10 cuts on this, big branches, cut the limbs up in small enough pieces where they can fit in the dumper trailer. And then I'll cut the base trunk into like 2 or 3 8-foot sections, however tall it ends up being, and just kind of move from there. Just throw the big logs in the dumper, and I've got a guy down the road that he might be interested in them. They do a lot of wood burning throughout the year, and cedar apparently burns very well. So keep that in mind. It also smells amazing if you are into making chests and stuff, but I'd say because of the water damage and just the history on this tree, it probably wouldn't be good for building. So it's going to have a second life heating someone's house, and I'm going to try and capture the process of me falling this tree. This isn't how-to video by any means, so if I get it, I get it. If not, I'll try and get a couple shots of me throwing it in the dumper trailer and unloading it in the burn pile. Alrighty, here we go. Let's get this day started. Thing of while I'm operating, but grab it. I gotta put it in between my knees. Swing it over. It's really hard to do with one hand because this takes 2 hands to operate, but load it in and then repeat. And that's pretty much it. So I'm thinking we'll probably be done here in a couple hours, like an hour or two. I'm gonna clean it up and do my due diligence so that I don't have to leave stuff on the road, but it's going pretty good. Sun's out on this side of the mountain. What's behind me? So I think I started that at 9. It's 10. So falled the tree. Hang on, I can't. Falled the tree or dropped it. Cut all the branches, loaded them up, and put them in the dumper trailer. Let me tell you, equipment is a blessing. That would have taken maybe 3 laborers, 2 hours, maybe just to even load it. So now the task is to safely and securely dump this without hurting, you know, myself or, well, I put the dog away, so dumping it is pretty easy. It's just a matter of it's like Christmas. It's just a matter of you know, pushing the button once you get it up. With stuff like this, it usually gets hung up on the little you know, hook spots and stuff. So probably need to drive forward and back, and then maybe once it's done, pull a couple branches out. But oh man, what an amazing feeling to have that behind me. I got 2 8-foot logs too from that tree, so super excited about that. I'm gonna drive down the road, and there's a guy, he's got a mill. Oh, did you see my wood stack? I don't know if you can see it, but it's rough sawn lumber. Anyways, it's gonna be like that. Someone will probably cut it up, and either, like, it actually looked good. One of them looked pretty good, so I was like, oh, I could probably do something with this, but I'll let someone else do it. It seems like that might be more of a blessing for someone who does that full time anyways. And if they can make $100, so be it. That'd be great. All right, here we go. Raise it up. Up. It's going so fast. Anyways, this is kind of annoying, so I'm going to stop the video and pick it up where we left off. Just as I had suspected. Come on. Yeah. Oh, it looks pretty good, and it like cleaned the dirt out of the trailer too. So it's got a couple little snaggles here. Oh, so there's our pile. We'll probably burn that after a week or two when it dries up. And then this will make for good, it's gonna make for a good fertilizer. I've got this topsoil pile that I'm just gonna spread back down here and try and make a little level spot for parking. A nice little level area to work on stuff and whatnot. But yeah, burn it right here. I was gonna move it over there, and I don't care about if I burn some grass, it's less for me to cut. So, well, let's go drop those logs off to that neighbor folk, and hopefully he'll take them. If not, I'll drop them up here and figure something out. But all right, we'll see you. Going down. Now it's going fast. Alrighty, we'll see you. Magic. There they are. All right, let's go see if neighbor folk wants them. Here we go. I'm gonna make my way over there. See you later. Yeah, what's going on? So I do it like this, right? Yeah. It's been a while since I've used one. Oh, yeah. There it is. Oh, there's one more. Yeah, where we go? The other one. Yeah. I roll better. What do you do? You stick it in there? Or how do you do it? I bent down and hold it. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's a good one. There it is. Hey, that's a handy tool. That's a handy tool. I'll take that back. It doesn't matter. So here we are later in the day. Oh, what a beautiful day. Still on a mission. So Linnell and I were talking, and this little building that we have down here, we're like, you know, how amazing would it be to use some wood for the inside from our property? And we've got some walnuts, and I know she's going to want walnut wood. So before we even get to that point, I'm just going to, and I think I found a walnut tree. Once I get down there, I'll show you. There's probably, I mean, we probably have maybe 15, 20 on this property, but getting to them and getting them out is gonna be an issue. So I might just go to the closest one. I don't know, people are like, oh, well, walnut, oh, you know, walnuts are so delicious, but here's the truth. Every time you get a decorated cutting board and, you know, someone's cutting down walnut trees, they're either farming them or getting them wild. And we've got a whole bunch, and we've actually planted some. So it's not like we're just cleaning our whole property. We're just gonna, this one's gonna have another life right here. It's a 16 inch maybe in diameter. It's gonna be a good one. That branch on the right hand side right there is concerning because I've got some power lines in the back. And if it falls backwards, it might hit the power lines. So I'm not an expert when it comes to dropping trees, but I've watched a lot of videos. So if I do a T-cut, I guess, and then come on this side and kind of wedge it out and to where it leans in the front, it might offset that because it is kind of leaning right here. There's a bend that puts the weight forward. So as long as I can get it and then have it drop right there in that clear spot, that's what we want. I'll bring the machine over here, cut it in 8-foot sections, bring it over to my buddy and have it milled. So that's the plan. Whew. So got it cut, got it falling forward, started to fall and backed out. So she's gonna go. I just don't want it to jump back and come back at me. So I'm gonna get in there so you can hear it cracking. Maybe just a little push. Well, it was cracking. All right. I guess I'll cut a little bit more. Makes me nervous. I'm not very quick running downhill. All right. Here we go. Guess I'll keep going. All I did was just put another little 6-inch cut in it, and look at how beautiful that is in the center. Thing about walnut, and I'm sure many of you know this, but if you don't, the sapwood is white. So this particular tree has about 2.5 inches of sapwood on the outside, and the walnut on the inside. The heartwood can be purple, black, brown with stripes. This is a beautiful, I don't know if you can see that, but remember when I said it was about 16 inches? 16-inch bar, so it's probably about 15 inches. And oh my goodness, couldn't have asked for a nicer fall. It went almost exactly where I wanted it. And I put the mower behind that tree up there so that if it did kind of fall toward that side, the mower would be protected. So got it down. I'm gonna do some cleanup, get my 8-foot cuts, then run and get the machine and call it a day, I guess, for wood. House I just found. I gotta set it down nice and easy over here. We might be able to use it. Don't want anything to happen to it. Oh man, gosh. Well, it was cute. All right, let's see what else we got over here. Yiddle-a-hoo. Well, somebody put a lot of time into this building. It's gonna be fun to burn. Okay, doing some cleanup today. Here we go, doing some cleanup. haven't gotten to that walnut yet, but I'm gonna get over there and do it right after this. Here we go. Get the s'mores. Did you help burn it? What do you think, Nana?
Mama do something crazy. Oh, hello.
There she goes. See you later.
Is it hot? I think it's hot.
All right, so if you look behind me, you'll see that there are some walnut logs in there. Got the walnut logs in the trailer. That about wraps up this episode of cleaning up the yard, cleaning up the property for the slow season, which is the winter around here. So neighbor did say that he'd be able to mill these and get them back to us January, February. So in Kentucky, well, stick drying typically is 1 inch per year, but in Kentucky it actually is a little faster than that. So I've done moisture tests after 6 months and we're at like 11%. So that's good enough for an accent piece. It's not going to be structural or have to be stable like a countertop or something. So I'm looking forward to that day, but for now this wraps up the day and I'll catch you next time. See ya.